Hello. Happy holidays. On today's episode of the Castle Family Vlog, we are actually going to talk about us. For those of you that haven't been here before, or those of you that are just finding us on YouTube, this is my beautiful wife, Rebecca. I'm Ricky. And on today's episode, as we are filming this, it is our anniversary. We have been together for a very, very, very long time. So we're just gonna jump right into it. We are actually high school sweethearts. We met a very, very long time ago.
Really?
Of course. Yep. We actually met in passing in 2004 at my sister's quinceañera, which, if some of you don't know, it's like a sweet 16, but in the Spanish culture, you celebrate it at the age of 15. She was a classmate of my sister's. I was seeing someone else, because who are you really seeing when you're in high school? Don't make those faces, okay?
Blah.
And it was nice. I met her, she met me, and we went about our year. A year. Dramatic pause. Looks like a beauty, drinks like a beast. Not anymore, since having 2 children.
No.
She used to, though. And it feels like it's going to be me doing a lot of the talking. I hope that I'm not. So please, if there's anything you want to input, by all means.
I'll throw things in there.
Now we get to Thanksgiving 2005. My sister was invited to someone else's Sweet 16.
Correct.
And one of my classmates, one of my teammates, said he was going to go with my sister.
He was supposed to be her date.
He was supposed to be her date, but he backed out last minute. I, being the good big brother, said, I will go with you.
Again. It was just Leo.
Said, I'll be a big brother and I will go with you. So we ended up going to the Sweet 16, and I had just...
My dog Leo's walking around us right now.
Hello, would you like to be in the video? So, we went. Say hello to the world. Hello, world. Hello, humans.
Okay, say hello. Okay, go relax.
And that's where I saw this young lady yet again. Except this time, I was not handcuffed. I was single.
He made a point to tell me
multiple times that night.
He was single.
Yes. And we danced and danced and danced and danced and danced the night away. And I had a good time with this nice young lady, and I wanted to get to know her better. But I never got her phone number that night.
Yep.
Which upset me very much.
But everybody else gave you theirs.
That's true. She played hard to get without knowing she was playing hard to get.
Refused. There was everybody else at the table. That Ricky was the only guy at the table.
Handsome, good looking, by the way.
Yes.
I think I showed up in a full suit.
You did. You looked really good.
Thank you very much.
You still clean up well.
I do. As case in point, if you haven't seen our adult weekend video life vlog, we'll link that down below.
So all the other girls at the table put their phone numbers in his phone.
Well, you know.
I was not going to do that.
So what ended up happening is, it was kind of a good thing that all those other girls put their phone numbers in my phone, because I stalked all them to get her phone number. I texted them, and they, whatever. Do you happen to know this girl's phone number? Yada, yada, yada. And then I finally got her phone number, and I texted her. I said, hey, do you know who this is? Maybe. She still played hard to get, which is
I
crazy.
remember exactly what you texted me.
Oh, do you? Go ahead, please tell the people. Is it embarrassing? Hold on. If it's embarrassing, don't do it. Hold on.
It
No.
was, I mean, looking back on it, it's corny.
Oh,
But
I don't know how I feel
love
about
corny. It's perfect. It's us.
this. So that means I'm corny? Is that what you're saying?
Sometimes.
I don't know how I feel about this. Go ahead, continue.
So I asked who
I'm
this.
so nervous.
I asked who it was,
Oh no.
and your response
Oh, no.
was,
We danced the night
"Run away
away.
together." We danced the night away together. I was like, "Oh, this is so cute."
Oh, that's so bad. It's so bad. And then what happened? And then I went on a week-long retreat with my high school.
Yes, you went to Kairos
I
for
did.
a whole
I ended up
week.
going to Kairos. I went to Kairos El Uno. Shout out to El Uno. For those of you that know, hopefully some of you are subscribers. But yeah, our first date was today in 2005.
Yes, but we literally spoke every night while you were away.
You shouldn't have said that. I wasn't supposed to do that. So now,
What are they gonna do
now
to you
Mr.
now?
Harkness is going to come back and just, you did. That's what you were doing with Mike in the dorm room? You were on the phone with a young lady till 2, 3 in the morning? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. On the phone till 2, 3 in the morning after working a hard day. Because I was one of the leaders of the retreat. I wasn't a participant. I was one of the leaders and group leaders. So we had to prep for the next day up until midnight, 1, 2 in the morning. And I was in there with the assistant rector, student rector of the trip, which was Mike, and Mike was not happy. By the way, Mike, if you are a subscriber, congratulations on your newborn baby. She is beautiful, and she actually has the same, I think it's a girl. I'm sorry if it's a boy. Your child is beautiful and shares the same birthday as Danny. 4 years later. So, so shout out to Mike and your wife and your beautiful family. Congratulations. Yeah, Mike was not happy about that, but I asked her out on a date, and we went out on a date after I came back from a week-long student retreat. It was from Tuesday to Friday, and we ended up going out on a date. After I came back from my retreat, I met up with her and her 2 older sisters at the last stop
On the end train.
on the N train, and I get the big sibling talk.
You know what the best part about this is? Right now that we're talking about this, Mom and Dad are in Puerto Rico again. Because they were in Puerto Rico
Were
when
they
we went
really?
on a date. And that's when Nina and Nelly took me.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Took me to
That's
go
hilarious.
meet you. Because they were supposed to chaperone, like, meeting you since Mom and Dad weren't
Ita,
around.
Lelo, if you're watching this video, they didn't chaperone.
No, not chaperone,
They
but
didn't.
they were supposed to meet you
Oh, they met
as
me.
the stand-in.
Don't keep her in the cold a long time. Why? She's allergic to the cold, so keep her indoors. Okay, that's the first thing you tell someone. You could tell they were like new at this because they're sisters, not brothers. So, but it was cute. Do you remember what movie we went to go see?
I don't remember what movie we were
I remember.
supposed to see,
Oh yeah, no, I don't remember what movie.
but we ended up seeing Pride and Prejudice.
at like 9.
I don't think
like the movie was like late.
It was so late.
It was
a Friday night.
Yeah, it was a Friday night. You should not have been out that late.
Well, we were off from school the next day.
You were very young. I shouldn't say that now. Look, now as we're adults, we are close in age, but back then, totally big difference. Totally big
I
difference.
know, I'm much more mature than you.
No, you're just as immature as I am. So, yeah, we watched Pride and Prejudice. I fell asleep a quarter into the movie, and I wake up in the middle of it, and she's just staring at me.
Well, he fell asleep.
Did I snore?
No, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Looking back, knowing you now, that would have been very awkward. I would have probably still done what I did to this day and like hit you like shush. Don't embarrass us.
So then I wake up, mid-nap, all groggy, and I look at her. Will you be my girlfriend? And her response, obviously, if you don't know, is yes. And And that was a long, long time ago. Fast forward.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Fast forward to 20. Let's fast forward to 2011.
Okay.
We're still dating.
Yeah.
I have my first real full-time retail job. Like, I was promoted. It was really cool. Finally got PTO. I was like, oh, so cool. And where did we go?
What, you took me to Disney for the first time.
And that was our first trip alone.
Mm-hmm.
That was our first trip alone, 2011. We went Disney and Universal. We did.
And I had never been to Disney before.
Yeah, you had gone to Universal with me the year before with my sister and my cousin. We went for it was the opening summer of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter back in 2010. It had just opened up that July, and we went in September. And then the following year, we went to Disney for the first time.
It was beautiful.
That was That was a long trip. Long trip.
10 days.
10 days. 10 days. And then, so that was our first trip. That was another big milestone in our relationship.
It was super expensive too. We didn't know how to save money properly back then.
No. That trip is definitely a big... I don't want to say it was a mistake trip, but it was a lot of things. We learned a lot of things from that trip.
So in our last video that you guys hopefully watched, we talked about a bunch of mistakes.
That was
that
past video.
Well, one of our last videos, mistakes that people do. That trip had a lot of them. We learned a lot, but it's okay.
Yeah, and then fast forward to 2014, I had made the decision that I was not going to go another year without... I was not going to end the year being a single man anymore.
Single? Who said you were single?
Well, technically speaking, if you're not married or engaged, you're technically single. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Can we put that in the comments, please? Am I technically correct or not?
The ladies talk to me here because I know he's not walking around telling people, oh, I'm single when he has a girlfriend.
I'm not telling them, but technically speaking...
Technically nothing.
All right, this is going off on a different way.
Yeah, you decided to take it there. Anyway, continue. We'll discuss this later.
One late autumn day in September in 2014, I had the hardest travel day of my entire life.
I knew you were going to say that because you always said talk about it.
I had the engagement ring in my carry-on duffel bag, and I had it with me all day. I even had it in my cargo pants while we did rides. I was so stupid to do it. And we even went to Universal first. That was back then when...
we took a nap in the car.
We did. We ended up going straight picked up the rental car, straight to Universal, hit up Universal, had drinks, Hogshead Brew, did Forbidden Journey, and then took a midday, like a 3-4 o'clock nap in the car, in the parking lot at Universal.
We were just so tired.
Changed our clothes, and then made our way to Epcot, where I had secretly made an arrangements with our good friend Nick, who is our good friend now. Back then, I had just met him, which was crazy.
He was so young.
Crazy to me. Like, I handed him this card that I had put it in a bag for him, and it had instructions that we had secretly talked about, and Rebecca and I went on our way. We went to do soaring. That was the only time we went the wrong way.
Oh, around the world.
Around the world.
Yeah, but wasn't that secretly a bucket list thing for him?
It was.
Was to help somebody get engaged at Disney?
Yes.
So we checked off a bucket list.
So we checked off a bucket list for him. Do you remember where we stopped and took a picture?
I think in Canada?
We did. I said, oh, babe, just randomly, let's take a picture here. And we'll actually put, if we have footage of all this stuff, we'll actually put it up on the screen.
I have a photo of side by side of us taking a picture at Canada, and then shortly after, me and you engaged.
Oh, there are multiple pictures of all that stuff, but you're skipping the good parts here.
Go.
So we took a picture in Canada. Now, let's just stop. Oh, this is a nice place to take a picture. It's not.
Random.
Sorry, Canada, but it's not that great of a place to take a picture. Okay?
Maybe in the back by the waterfall.
I needed that picture so Nick could show the PhotoPass photographer who we were. That was the whole point of taking the picture, because I asked him to find a PhotoPass person by France or by some place where we can overlook the French Pavilion in Epcot over there, because for those of you that know, for those of you that don't know, what is Rebecca's favorite movie? Yes, that is correct. The Haunted Man. I'm just kidding.
Beauty
It's
and the
Beauty and the
Beast.
Beast, and her favorite character is Belle. So I wanted for us to get engaged to incorporate Beauty and the Beast. No, we did not get engaged in Magic Kingdom. No, I did not propose in front of the castle. All nostalgia, all stereotypical, all places that are packed and might be ruined by people walking through the proposal. You have to make it special. You have to make it yours.
The baby, we put the baby.
And as you will see in the video we're going to show the video.
Oh gosh.
Okay, we are going to show, maybe we'll show snippets of the video, not the whole video.
Oh man.
I did good. We got there. I knew I was going to be nervous, so I kind of wrote down all of my feelings on a card. Dumbest move I ever made.
It was perfect.
Because my wife, she read the whole thing.
Well,
she didn't snip through it.
He wrote something.
I
What was I
wrote,
supposed
like-
to do? Ignore it?
I wrote like the whole thing. And then, do you remember the last line? You don't remember?
No.
P.S. You were right. She said, P.S. You were right. And there, we'll cut to the video now.
Well, in the
Or not.
card, sorry. No, you'll see it at some point. But in the card, he put a really big pin. And it was,
It was a ring.
Of an engagement ring with Wally and Evie inside.
Was it Wally and Ava?
Ava. No.
It's not
Eva?
Evie. It's EVA.
Okay, fine. Ava.
Ava. I think it's AVA, actually, now that I think about it.
I think it's Eva.
We're going to put it right, well, Rebecca tends to put it behind my head here, so we're going to go right here. We're going to put Ava.
I've been putting it down here, but we can throw
Right
it
here?
up there.
We can, wherever you want to put it.
Okay. So we can go ahead and cut to said video.
Don't hate me. It's okay. You can look at it now.
And we're back. So, as you saw, I got down on one knee, and I proposed, and she cried, and I sweat, and I was sweaty. All of the anxiety, all of the day, finding I was holding onto that ring so tight because I had seen videos of women just, and then there goes the ring. And as you saw in the video, we were by the bridge that connects England to France, overlooking the Eiffel Tower, which to me was perfect. Perfect.
It was perfect.
And the rest of that trip was just perfect. Although the rest of that trip I got yelled at by Rebecca. How could you let me get this
my
nail
nails.
polish? How could you let me do this?
Okay, so we had gone, and it was in September.
But
and we were doing the not so scary
Halloween
Mickey's
party.
not so scary Halloween party. So I decided to. I didn't have long nails back then. I had short nails.
Mm-hmm.
So my stubby little fingers, I decided to do a thin black French tip. So now when I look back at all the photos, my poor nails look like yo tengo dirt underneath my nails.
And it's not. It's nail polish. And it was very beautiful.
So I just overlooked that. Look at my ring, which I'm not wearing at the moment. I'll be right back.
Wow. Wow. Now she's literally running to go get the rings. Oh my goodness. I can't. Unbelievable. And now she's back. And here she is.
There it is. It's there.
Unbelievable.
I promise.
Uh-huh.
I still love it. I stare at it all the time at work.
Actually, backstory on
I
the-
was just out. I was home all day with the boys. So
Actually, backstory on the ring.
it's so pretty.
I went through a company called BlueNile.com. They are
Blue Nile. And you went through a website called BlueNile.com.
Yeah.
You said you went through a company called BlueNile.com. The name is not .com.
It's Blue Nile. And I went through the website because they're almost an entirely web-based company. I don't know how we found them, but we did find them. You found them? I don't even know. It was all me, I guess.
I didn't find
Actually,
nothing.
you know, I actually kind of found the website. I have no idea how, but I had one day Rebecca just play with, like, customize your own ring, and she customized her ring, and I just saved it like a smart man. I saved her design, and I wonder if she can take it off and show them the design as to what it kind of looks like. Oh, you'd like me to do it? Okay.
Closer. Yeah, it's not zooming. It's still.
I'm going in the wrong direction.
Yes, you are. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Okay, we're just gonna. Nope. The answer is no. It's in the shape of a flower or a rose because, again, her favorite movie, Beauty and the Beast.
Beautiful.
And then began
The what?
the beautiful circus that is planning a wedding. Would you like to tell them about that part?
I was planning on the way home from the engagement trip.
Oh, yeah,
I just
you're
called
done,
it.
yeah.
I was on the plane with my tablet, like, okay, what are we gonna do? I had my wedding venue.
We had our wedding venue. Go ahead, tell them. How soon after we got engaged did we have the wedding venue booked?
2 weeks.
Go ahead, look at the camera when you see.
2 weeks. Listen, I was smart. I needed time to pay off said wedding venue. I didn't want to be getting married and have a mound of debt. So I planned 2 years in advance. I got the pick of the dates. And I got the date I wanted, which was our anniversary. I did not want 2 separate anniversaries. I wanted to keep our anniversary date.
Tell them why.
And
Tell them why.
well, you
Tell them
so
why.
apparently there's a reason why you have in your
She
head.
couldn't remember the other date if we had a different
It
date.
would mess me up. But
That's facts. She was like, no, same date. The
same
to-
date, and it wound up being on a Friday, which was cheaper than getting married on a Saturday. And you know, people worked in the morning, partied at night, had the whole weekend to recover. It was a good wedding.
It was a
great wedding.
Great wedding.
We had a blast.
We did. We had a blast, and we still were able to incorporate Disney into our
Yes, this is
our
factual.
wedding. We actually had our table settings, some table
Our
settings.
they're called table numbers.
Sure, whatever.
Our table numbers were I made them custom myself, and each table had a different set of Disney characters or Disney couples, and the escort cards matched the table, and they were printed nicely with everybody's name on them. So we incorporated our love of Disney from there.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice.
It was fun. It was a great time.
Our wedding
It
was
a great
awesome.
night. It was awesome. We danced the night away. It
We
was
danced
amazing.
all night, which is
All
all I
night.
wanted to do.
If you are watching this and you are engaged to be married, two pieces of information. Take the time to enjoy just a moment with your wife before all of your guests arrive. Just go find a corner, no photographers, no nobody, and just be with your best friend. No pictures, no nothing. Just tell each other how much you love each other and enjoy the moment. Number two, make someone be your food getter.
Our wedding venue did that for us.
I don't remember eating that much, to be honest.
Our wedding venue made sure to bring us food. They
before
brought us
the
a whole.
before the reception.
Each of us were given plates of all the food that was given at our happy hour.
I didn't get any of that.
It was sitting on the table. You just
I just
chose
didn't
not
eat
to eat it.
Yeah.
And then they served us everything we wanted for during the actual dinner portion.
We just didn't have our cake either. Eat your cake.
Yeah, we didn't eat our cake. That was a combination. For me, it was mostly because I was drinking at our wedding, and I don't do sweets and alcohol.
Right.
So
But those things,
we
make
didn't
sure
actually
you
eat our cake.
Make sure you eat.
Yeah, you paying thousands of dollars, at least get a little.
And you
something.
tasted the food. Now you want the real deal.
At least get a little
Okay.
something of the food.
All right. So then, just and that. So then, we danced the night away. Unbelievable.
We had a good time.
And then we went on our honeymoon.
Oh, our honeymoon, so good.
Now,
It was expensive.
for those of you
Putting it out there front, it was expensive.
that did not watch our number one ranked Disney resort, go back and watch. Because this is this our number one ranked resort? Both of us, yes. Aulani Resort and Spa.
Disney's
We are
Aulani.
gonna come back to you sooner rather than later. We miss you.
As a side note, I could not recommend the resort any more than we already have. Because one, you're in Hawaii. Like, let's just start there. Talk about a tropical paradise.
The island time really is real.
Yes,
It's
it is.
it's so real. Where are they in a rush to? They're in paradise. There's no rushing in Hawaii.
It's just,
We get there when we get there.
it was amazing.
I was like,
So
oh, okay,
relaxing.
we get there when we get there. Right? But I'd like to get there soon because I'd like to get to my hotel resort, actually.
But everybody was awesome.
yeah,
Everybody was awesome.
but
The staff was amazing.
a long trip there too.
We did a connecting
Snorkeling.
flight.
So we did. My wife can't handle long flights. Can't handle, so I booked us a layover, which is something we hardly ever do. But I knew it would be needed there and then for my wife. So yeah, instead of going all the way from New York to LAX, which is what normal flights are, I decided to have a stopover in Salt Lake City, Utah, which was quite nice because where
It was really
where the
pretty.
airport was, you could see. I believe those are the Rocky Mountains. I don't know, but you could see something. I was just thankful the bar was open at 9 in the morning.
It was really pretty. Even the view from the airport was gorgeous. But anyway, landed in Hawaii. And it was amazing. We got to the resort and we're greeted with staff giving us leis.
Which they don't do that anymore. Disney, bring that back.
Yes, please.
Disney,
I
bring
think
back-
COVID is probably what took it away. But
Disney, bring back getting laid in Aulani.
because there's not, I mean, come on, that's like an iconic Hawaiian thing that people are want to experience, and bring it back, bring it back. I know COVID's probably what caused it to go away, but we're getting past those times, if not already past them.
You're doing pretty good, Disney. You can bring back the real lays. There's the ones that you do, like the one that I have in my closet. That beautiful black stone lay that I have. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful thing for me.
Anyway,
So we got laid.
greeted by leis.
Yep, that's right.
Checked in our room, and I think I want to say it was ready already, but I could be wrong. I have a ton of photos. I'll go through them and throw them on while we're talking about all this.
We did snorkeling
Oh, yes.
in the reef that they have there. We went into the ocean.
The beaches
It was the
were-
first time Rebecca ever set foot in the Pacific Ocean, so that was awesome. We took a jar of sand, which we're not supposed to do, but it was okay. I let her do it because I'm of the belief you leave the ocean where the ocean is. You don't bring it back with you. And every day was just going to get our new band for the pool, for the ocean, go snorkeling, use our brand new GoPro, not this one that you're watching us on, but a very, very old GoPro. And then we actually took a day, we rented a car, which was such a cool bucket list thing to do. We just decided one day, do you want to go explore? Yeah, okay. So we rented a car. We wanted to rent a Jeep Wrangler, but the family in front of us got the last Jeep, so we were like, ugh, okay.
You had a Jeep Compass?
Yeah, I think we got a Compass.
But the Disney's Alani Resort had a car rental service right there on
Guess which
property.
company?
No.
Yeah, it was hers.
No.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I can't wait to prove you wrong.
How are you going to prove me wrong?
Oh no. Right here.
You have it? What company was it?
I'm pretty sure it was Alamo.
A what?
Alamo? Alamo. Yeah, that's not hers.
We'll see. Continue.
Like, as a side note between me and you, our announcement that's coming
Mm-hmm.
provided me with this knowledge. So I know.
Yeah, but that could be now. Back then it might have been.
No,
No, I don't believe you. Back then it might have been.
I love you, Ron.
Ah.
Anyway,
Unfair. She has insider information.
so we rented a car for the day, and the island of Oahu is pretty small. So we literally, we drove the coast. We made several stops while over there. We went to, please don't come for me if I'm pronouncing all of this incorrectly, Waimea Valley,
Mm-hmm.
Kualoa Ranch.
I think it is. I think that's the same place.
No, because it
I
might
think it's Kalua Ranch in Waimea Valley.
So where's the one that we went to?
With the waterfall, I don't know where it is, but we will put it
I
up
thought
on
that
screen.
was Waimea Valley.
You might be right. We did.
Because they said it was a botanical garden, and I'm going there with like New York Botanical Garden in mind. No, you're walking through a rainforest, and
it was so late. We almost missed the waterfall, like swimming in the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never walked so fast before in my entire life to go swimming in a waterfall. And
it was totally worth it.
It was worth it, but I was so scared because at one point I got really exhausted because the current really pushes you away from it. And we have video of that too, and we'll put it up there of us swimming like right underneath the waterfall. It was so sick.
Well, hopefully we have good video too.
I hope so. Yeah, and that was like the last thing we did.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
That's right. Yep. Did it again.
Okay, so I think every episode for the first month we had some issue with the camera. And now this is episode God knows. And this is the second episode that for some reason our lighting went stacked up. At this point is going to be a running joke for each episode to see what's gonna happen. What's the malfunction tonight?
Anyway.
Okay, so we went swimming in a waterfall.
We did.
I think before we did all of that, because we went to Kualoa Ranch and we wanted to do the ATV rides, but they were sold out. So we took the bus and it took us throughout.
And we did the movie tour. So you got to see, this is like a specific ranch on the island where a lot of famous movies record. You'd be surprised how many movies record here.
That's
Case in point, a good chunk of the Jurassic Park movies filmed on set here. The new Jumanjis filmed here. 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore.
Would you
filmed
like to laugh?
Always.
I think, how old is Jumanji at this point?
Which one?
With The Rock.
I don't know. I think it had just came out, like, it was on its way to coming out when we were going.
Okay, so then it tracks with what my train of thought is
Which
'cause
we
I
would
rem-
all like to know what that is.
So while we were there, the guy, I remember him mentioning that there was a movie that The Rock was doing that they were filming there. He couldn't mention exactly what it was, but that was going to bring nostalgia to us and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I can look back now and it has to be Jumanji.
Yes.
But that's what was in my head. You don't need to be rude. You're so rude to me.
And there's actually a pretty cool spot where, for those of you that are old enough to remember the original Jurassic Park number 1, there is a scene where Dr. Alan Grant and the 2 children hop over this log to get away from the dinosaurs that... Okay,
Good
never
for
mind. Sorry.
Good. That's what you get for being mean to me.
The dinosaurs that are...
I'm sitting like,
I thought it was going to turn off. It's still going.
it's okay. Good for you.
The dinosaur, and then the dinosaurs are trying to get away from the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and so the tour guide did a really cool effect that you'll see, and we'll put up somewhere here or on my face, just because Rebecca's probably going to be mean while editing, and just put it right over
here
my face.
because he's being a bully tonight.
And before we did that, we stopped at a very famous food truck called Giovanni's Shrimp Truck. Some of the best shrimp I've ever had in my entire life.
That was really good.
It was really good shrimp, and we tagged the bus. Probably gone by now. Who knows? Who cares?
But that was the thing. Don't make it seem like we were being horrible tourists.
No.
That was the thing for the truck, that you tag the bus with your name when you do a visit. So they had people's names and graffiti all over the truck. Purposely.
Yes. And then through all that, we have managed to continue our streaks going to Disney from 2016, because we count Alani as going to Disney because it's a Disney resort and spa. So we count that as going in 2017, 2018, 2019. Thankfully, we went early in 2020. And then we were blessed with our beautiful son.
And we still gone every year.
And we've still gone every...
I swear I talked about it too much. It was my being running joke. And now both of them want to go. Please let this be endearing to you. And
Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. We're up to, I believe, 74 subscribers on this channel now. We'd really like to get to 100 by the end of the year. So that's almost one a day. So we'd really like that. It'd be nice for us to hit the century mark before the end of the year. But again, as you saw in our last video, we're just thankful and grateful for all of you that have already been a part of this journey, all 74 of you. And we're hoping for many, many more. But that is a quick little origin story of us. We've been together since 2005. We are high school sweethearts. And
official Disney adults.
We are official Disney adults, official Disney family. And I fall in love with this woman every single day. You are my rock. You are my love. I love you.
Love you.
Thank you for the beautiful life that we have. Too many more years together. My queen. My Disney queen. Even though Disney princess would make more sense here. But you're not a princess. You are a queen. You are my Disney queen. And I love you. Mwah. And we can't wait for the next weekend life vlog that we're actually going to record this weekend. Gonna be a good time. You want to tell the people where we're going?
We're having a mini vacation. Non-Disney, unfortunately.
Because we've already gone this year.
So we have to wait a couple more months before we go back to Disney. But we're just going to the Cartwright here in Monticello, New York. There's a small indoor water park. I know it's literally freezing outside, but we're gonna go to an indoor water park. It's 80 degrees inside, so it's perfect. And the kids love it, and it's the perfect weather indoors.
It is.
And
it's a good time.
I
The
was
boys
trying to
loved
say
it.
that it's a smaller park compared to the other ones out there like Kalahari, but it's perfect for their age range. So I think it's just a sweet spot to continue using it for a little bit longer.
So for any of you that are local in New York or local in New Jersey or even Pennsylvania, if you want to come to the Cartwright, just wait for our next Weekend Life video. And you'll be able to see what room we're going to be staying in. We're going to give you a nice room tour. That'll probably be one video, and then we'll do another of all the activities that we do throughout the weekend. So, again, like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up.
Share
ring
us
that
with your
bell.
friends and family.
Come on, we're funny. We're fun. Like, come on. These technical difficulties. You'd think
Like
we
I
get
said,
our act
hopefully
together.
we're endearing. It's endearing us to you. We're just all I can say, like I've said previously with this discussion, we're just humans. We're adults. We're just normal people where things happen.
It is. And as you can see above Rebecca's head, right over here, we've begun to put up our Christmas decorations right over here. Oh, there we go. We got a little part of our wreath. Our Christmas tree is looking at us, and yeah.
Oh, my Christmas blankets are obviously in the back.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I believe Poe got you that one.
I'm not sure if it's this one or the other one.
It's a good point. Fair point. I'm not too sure.
Anyway, thank you for stopping by and watching this episode. Oh, yes. How could I forget? She's technically a popcorn bucket, but she's really cute.
I believe it'll open up this way.
This is strapped for it.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, that was my phone. Notification. That's loud.
Okay. So
On that note.
she's really cute.
On that note, everybody, we'll see you all in the next one. Castle Family Vlog, signing off. Bye.